Welcome back to the Wellness Cues, where we dive deep into astrology, self-growth, and everything you need to know about the Zodiac. If you enjoy learning more about yourself and others, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly insights. Today, we're talking about 8 negative personality traits of a Gemini woman. While Gemini women are often praised for their wit, charm, and lively spirit, they also have some challenging traits that deserve honest attention. So let's get right into it. Number 1. They can be incredibly inconsistent. One moment, they are excited and fully committed to a project or relationship, and the next, they seem to lose interest without warning. Their dual nature means their moods and interests often shift quickly, sometimes leaving people around them confused or feeling neglected. It's not that they mean to hurt anyone, but their restless spirit makes it difficult for them to stay grounded in one place, idea, or emotion for long. They can start a conversation, a friendship, or a creative project with a lot of enthusiasm but quickly move on when something newer or more stimulating catches their attention. This inconsistency can make it difficult for others to fully trust or rely on them, as they never quite know which version of the Gemini woman they will get on any given day. Number 2. They have a tendency to be superficial. They are highly intelligent, but they can sometimes skim the surface instead of diving deep into issues, emotions, or relationships. They love excitement, fast-paced conversations, and learning little bits about everything, but this can mean they struggle to form deeper emotional bonds. Rather than staying with a subject long enough to explore its deeper meaning, they may jump to the next interesting topic or social circle. When it comes to relationships, this superficiality might show up as a reluctance to open up emotionally or truly commit, preferring instead to keep things light and fun. Over time, people close to them may feel that although a Gemini woman is charismatic and fun to be around, there is a certain distance or lack of depth that is hard to overcome. Number 3. They can often be indecisive. With so many interests, passions, and thoughts racing through her mind at once, making a firm decision can feel overwhelming. Whether it's choosing a career path, a romantic partner, or even something simple like what to eat for dinner, she can easily get caught in a loop of weighing pros and cons endlessly. The fear of missing out on other possibilities often paralyzes her, leaving her second-guessing every move she makes. She may change her mind frequently or delay decisions altogether, hoping that more time will make things clearer, but often it only increases her anxiety. This indecisiveness can be frustrating not only for her but also for the people in her life who are depending on her to make commitments or take action. Over time, this pattern can create missed opportunities and strained relationships, simply because she struggles with the pressure of making the perfect choice. Number 4. They can sometimes come across as manipulative. Because Gemini women are naturally gifted communicators, they have a remarkable ability to read people, understand emotions, and navigate conversations to their advantage. Most of the time, this makes them engaging and persuasive in a positive way. However, when feeling threatened, bored, or wanting to get their way, a Gemini woman might use this skill more selfishly. She might twist words, omit important details, or play both sides of a situation to maintain her freedom or protect her interests. Sometimes it's subtle little white lies, exaggerations, or emotional appeals, but it can leave others feeling confused, misled, or used. What makes it even more challenging is that the Gemini woman may not always realize when she's crossing that line, because for her, adapting to the situation feels natural. If left unchecked, this tendency can erode trust with friends, family, and romantic partners, making authentic and transparent connections more difficult to maintain. Number 5. Restlessness is another big struggle. They thrive on excitement, stimulation, and new experiences, and when life feels routine or stagnant, they quickly become agitated, bored, and even anxious. They crave variety and constant mental engagement, which makes them dynamic and interesting individuals, but also prone to feeling dissatisfied with stability. This restlessness can lead them to jump from one job to another, change hobbies frequently, or drift in and out of relationships when things start to feel too predictable. Their need for constant change sometimes prevents them from fully appreciating the beauty of long-term dedication and the deeper fulfillment that comes from persistence. Even when life is going well, a Gemini woman might find herself daydreaming about what else is out there, wondering if something even better is just around the corner. While this endless curiosity can lead to exciting adventures, it can also make it difficult for her to feel truly content or grounded in one place, one career, or with one person. Managing this restless energy requires conscious effort, as staying present and finding excitement in the everyday is often one of her greatest personal challenges. Number 6. They can be emotionally detached. Despite their outgoing and friendly nature, Gemini women sometimes struggle to connect deeply on an emotional level. They are so used to analyzing situations intellectually that they might distance themselves from their own feelings and the feelings of others. As a result, those close to them might feel that there's a wall between them, making it difficult to build truly intimate and vulnerable relationships. Number 7. Gossiping can sometimes be a real issue. Being naturally curious and social, they often have access to a lot of information about the people around them. Unfortunately, that curiosity can sometimes turn into a tendency to share stories or secrets that aren't theirs to tell. Whether intentional or accidental, this habit can hurt friendships and damage trust, especially if it seems like they are stirring up drama just for entertainment. Finally, number 8. They can struggle with being unreliable. With their ever-changing moods, interests, and priorities, they sometimes find it hard to follow through on promises or commitments. What seemed exciting and meaningful at one point might later feel boring or burdensome, leading them to flake out or back away. This can frustrate their friends, family, and colleagues who were counting on them to show up and deliver. Their desire for freedom and flexibility often clashes with the reality that relationships and responsibilities require consistency and effort. Sometimes, they may genuinely have good intentions when they commit to something, but when the time comes, they feel trapped or overwhelmed, causing them to retreat. Over time, if this pattern continues, people around them may start to view them as unreliable or unpredictable, making it harder for the Gemini woman to build deep trust in her personal and professional relationships. It's not always because they don't care, but because their restless spirit craves constant change and stimulation, making reliability feel like a heavy burden they struggle to carry. Every zodiac sign has its strengths and weaknesses, and Gemini women are no exception. Their energy, intelligence, and charisma make them unforgettable, but these same qualities can also create challenges in their personal and professional lives. Understanding these negative traits isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. The more we understand ourselves and others, the more we can work toward better communication, stronger relationships, and personal growth. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time for more Zodiac insights.